Hey guys, Jason here, and I want to run a little theory past you. What I was thinking, and it came from playing a game actually, and the game's called Dragon's Dogma. It's like a really RPG-based medieval game, and at the end of the game, the guy, beats it by killing this guy who's like the god of the game, and the way the guy got there to become the god was through his willpower. He basically willed it to be. He had that much faith in himself and that will, and he got himself up to that point to where his will was running the world. I know it sounds far-fetched, but I just want to talk about theory of, like, why do you think we're here, What drives us if it's not our will? And I know it's weird to compare a game to the way to think about things, but I think the game kind of inspires a different kind of thought on the way you may see the world, because it shows that our will drove us to accomplish everything we've done. Like, if you ever see maybe an athlete or a movie star or anyone who is like really has a lot of success behind them, why do they have that? What got them to achieve all those things? It was their willpower, it was their drive, and it was their soul, or their just ambition. And that takes something that's not really definable. That's not something that you can, it's not a cell, and it's not an organism, it's not, your blood. It's just what makes you up. It's what makes you more than just a husk. It's what makes you more than just an empty soul, or a person with no drive or no ambition. Because without our will to do things, our willpower, our freedom, without those things, then why would we really be here? What would we be much different from an animal that just does instinctive things? That's what we would be based down to, is just instinctive things, instead of all the crazy things we've came up with, like forming bonds between religions and languages and sex of people and segregation. Like, all the crazy movements we've had to change society came from our will to make something different, to cause a difference, and to bring about some kind of difference because of our will and because of our drive to do so. So I think that's why I was inspired by it. Is what if, as crazy as it might sound, what if the reason existence is because of a will, is because of a higher will, like what we call God, or Nirvana, or any other Allah, or any multiple beings even? What if that idea of a higher existence comes from the will of it being so? Not saying that the game has it right on the spot, and that that we should follow the game religiously and think that that's how we're gonna make it a heaven, is just willing it to be. I know that there are religious practices and there are ways to do things, and I do believe that they have a lot of sanction and a lot of there's probably a lot of respect given to them. I'm just saying, is when you break it down to a simple form, the will is what drives everything into existence. The desire for something to be changed or to happen is what makes it happen. It's what gives it that first motivation. It's like that other video I was talking about, where I say the be, do, have. It's that first step. It's that be to getting the do and the have, and that's the most powerful thing in its simplest form. And I don't know, I thought that was interesting, and I hope you guys do too. And I love you guys, and you can comment down below, and like and subscribe, share it to friends, and let me know what you think about this, because I thought it was a pretty odd comparison and an odd link to each other, but it just kind of needed talking about, and I wanted to mention it to you guys. So I will see you later. Alright, over and out.